This is New Day Northwest. Now, here's Margaret Larson.
Good morning, everybody. Starting things off is a spinoff of Ink Master, Spike TV's tattoo competition show. Ink Master Angels features 4 of the top competitors from season 8 as they travel around the country and go head-to-head with the most talented tattoo artists across America. Tonight's episode brings them to Seattle, where they face ink artist Grayden Payne from Custom Tattoos by Grayden Pain. And Alicia Smith is one of the human canvases. They join us here. Thank you for being here. So, Grayden, explain to us how the show works.
The show work, it's a collection of us artists competing for an opportunity to participate in season 10 through trial and elimination competition, compete in season 10 of Ink Master on Spike TV.
Do they have you both try to do something, or how do you actually compete?
Yeah, so there's projects set out in front of us, and we're going to go ahead and compete against each other in different time frames. And
I don't want a tattoo under a time frame. So is that difficult?
then come by my studio. Yeah, there's a lot of pressure. It was a lot of fun. You know, it's been quite the experience.
You can't tell us what happened because it airs tonight.
You're gonna have to. Yeah, you're gonna.
We gotta wait and see. But let's take a look at a clip.
I'm Grayden Payne. I've been tattooing for almost 13 years. I'm known for, and I specialize in, large-scale illustrative color mixed with realism. People in Seattle definitely know me.
Oh, look, here's one.
Oh,
there's one.
Hey, what's up, Angels? How you guys doing?
Hey.
I am Whitney Havoc.
Oh. So you guys know each other?
Definitely done the competitions out here in Seattle, and last time I checked, I took the first place.
Kind of have a lot of awards, so.
You have a second place where I took a first. It's gonna be weird getting beat in your own studio.
Ooh, right off the bat.
So humble.
So humble.
So who are the Angels? What part does that play?
The Angels are the individuals going to be judging our tattoos.
Got it.
So as we finish up the projects, they are going to be the ones to determine
Who wins.
Yes, exactly. The progression of the show.
Alicia, how did you become a human canvas, and do you have any input into what happens?
Oh, I had a lot of input into
Good.
my tattoo.
Good.
I had a lot of input.
I was worried
I
about
gotta wear
that
this
part.
forever, so I want to know. Actually, I was really surprised when I got the call to be on Ink Masters Angels.
How did it happen?
I applied for Ink Masters because I'm in and out of New York all the time, so I figured, what the heck?
Right.
And, you know, I never got called, and then one day I'm on a layover and I get a call. I'm like, who's calling? You want me home?
That's amazing. And so what was your role? Do you have several tattoos?
I have several tattoos.
That you had already, or that you got
That I
for the
had
show?
already.
Okay.
That I had already.
And so how many were added by the show?
Just the one.
Just one.
Just
and
the
we
one.
can't see it, I guess.
You can't see it.
See, we always have to wait until the show's
It's this evening.
Yeah,
It's this evening. You guys have to wait.
I can't do it. The microwave's not fast enough for me. So how would you describe your tattoo style?
I like playing with illustrative realism, taking realistic concepts and adding high contrast colors, exaggerating color tones, but starting the projects off of something realistic based, you know, a photograph of something of some sort, and then stylizing it from there.
Right. You've got this one by your eye. What does that one mean?
That used to be something else, and I turned it into that. It doesn't really have any. Yeah,
Doesn't have
there's
any
so
meaning?
many tattoos now don't really have any meaning outside of just.
But
being
they did at
tattoos.
some point, right?
They did. Yeah, you know, they're memories. They're almost like anchor points in your life.
Yeah.
You know when you got it, and it meant something at the time, and it's just always like that little thing that keeps you remembering that era of
Grounded
life.
with those memories.
Yeah, exactly.
Alicia, what about you? What story do your tattoos tell?
I've got a few. The one on this arm is a memory of my son's godfather, who was diagnosed with cancer and literally died the same week. And so he was a very famous drag queen here in Seattle, so I have scissors with flames on this side. And
it's something, I remember a long time ago, I went to ski, and I accidentally went on the radio, the Ends special day. So there were nothing but kids on snowboards, and then me, the older person on skis. And lots of people had tattoos. And so as we rode up together on the lift, I would say, what is this? What is this all about? And it was the first time. This was a long time ago, but it was the first time I'd realized that this is a really deep expression of people's lives and feelings. Mm-hmm. Can you tell me more about that?
Well, for a lot of people, I mean, for me anyway, my tattoos have to mean something. They have to have. I mean, if you're going to go through that much pain, there's got to be a reason to do it.
Well, there is, and that gives these things, it seems to me, like a certain sacredness. How would you explain this?
Yeah, I mean, I think every individual has a reason for it, whether or not they're just collecting them to collect them just because they value art in itself, mm-hmm. Or it's something to commemorate or remember somebody by, or a moment in their life. They're permanent. They're the one thing that you're going to take with you beyond everything else. And it's very much a way for people to express themselves, utilizing art and different patterns or designs, whatever it is that you're going to choose to get done.
And you're a part of that. You're in that moment with them.
Absolutely. It's very intimate. It is. I mean, there's a lot of trust that's involved. You're doing something very permanent to somebody, and they're gonna trust in you that you're gonna represent it the way that they need it. Right. And it's a wild ride. It's been quite the career, and
I mean, you're still a very young man. How did you get started doing this?
I got started. I've always gotten tattooed. I've had tattoos since I was late teen, and it's something that fell into my lap. I had artist friends, and just was given an opportunity in one of the studios that a friend of mine was working at the time, and no prior experience, no prior training. It was like, start Monday.
So
all right, and that's what I did, and that was in February. That'll be 13 years ago. Wow. So I never looked back.
So one fellow New Day guest who's been here and we've really enjoyed is Danny Bonaducci, and you did an amazing piece for him. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, Danny and we've done plenty hours of work together.
And there you are.
We have a large tattoo that we're doing on his back there. It's the city skyline. It was to commemorate his success here in the city of Seattle.
Oh, look at that.
It was a large tribute to the city. He's for his radio success here.
So do you have to do that in parts, like you do some, you wait, you do some more?
Correct, yeah. So this was a process. We started everything off on outlining everything and then allowing that to heal.
Go, baby.
And then we would just apply hours in different blocks of time as the body heals, and we schedule more time. But if you're watching, you need to finish this. But
yes, yes, Danny, get back in there. So who takes the pain better, men or women? Alicia just made a face that I wish you'd seen.
I can tell you.
Tell us.
Women take it better.
Well, I knew that.
I would have to agree. I would have to agree.
That's amazing. Thank you both so very much. I look forward to the episode tonight. That's going to be fun. The Seattle episode of Ink Master Angels airs tonight on Spike TV, and then new episodes will air every Tuesday at 10 p.m. When we come back, how to reprogram negative thoughts and have better self-confidence. We'll see you in just a moment.